For a second there, I thought there was a fire, but it's just a crematorium. Look at that little slippery snake. So let's turn off upgrade real quick. I would say the trickiest part is trying to get this road not to snap with the freeway. There you go. No freeway access for you. Wow, this actually seems a lot faster building it this way. Well, if I don't fuck up like that. There you go. I could probably chunk out this entire area. Commercials in demand. Are these office areas actually filling out correctly because of that park? Yep. Look at this tiny little park. I need to seriously break that up. Like, I am genuinely bothered by that. Just have one in opposite corners. Like, if you guys don't break up your building strategy, I'm going to force you. There you go, kind of just variety it up. People may be miserable, but it's okay. There's one tiny little park to make your dead industrial job feel a lot better. So the Underground Railroad's still going fine. Traffic ain't clogging up as bad as I assumed it would be. People are still filling out this area fairly nicely. You know what? We can have these guys service or be serviced by commercial. We'll have it right here. So what's the farthest I can stab into this freeway partition? Could I do one more? Here, a temporary thing right here. Okay, so that's the farthest I can go. I think this will still travel under the freeway to a certain extent, right? I mean, we can have the turn... Actually, that seems like extremely a bad idea. Have an intersection that close to a main thoroughfare. We can do that, because we can have, you know, this going on later. Or I could do it now, so I don't have to do it later. So there you go. We have 100% coverage here, next to that freeway, or next to that on-ramp thingamajigger. Turn that off. We could have, like, one feeder road. Just come in and feed into the area here. So what kind of road layout am I going to have here? We do something like that. It's a little incomplete, but I feel like the traffic is not going to be as pain in the ass. There you go. Something like that. Looks odd, but that would be even odder. Looks odd, but it does the job. Water's becoming a little bit interesting. Let's throw down. I should uninstall some of these because I don't really use them anymore. They were cool when I initially got them, but... Okay, so sewage treatment is fine. What I need is this big bastard. Conduit right there. Look at that water availability. And then I need to make a sewer treatment, or enough sewer treatment to kind of match it. And then I'll lower the budget. There you go. So they're both fine. Then I can lower that water budget a little bit. Actually, that's a little too low. Try 80. There, everyone's happy. Average health is going down. High school is going down. So where is the health problems? Seems odd that the average health is going down, but everyone's pretty covered. Even though there's like 2 hospitals in Bermuda Grass and Arcade Land, and the only real communal hospital or municipal or whatever the hell technical term it is the one in Arcade Land. Like, that's the only real big hospital. Everybody else has like the little community type things. We could throw down a high school. We could actually stick it in this corner of the map, probably. That's not the high school I want. I should really find a... It's so cool that they have these other sized high school buildings. It's just, it sucks that you don't really use them. You know? Okay, so there's high school there. Let me plop one over here. Where no one's gonna give a damn. Like, right... No, we can do that. That's not gonna be powered, though, sadly. Well, it's not going to be powered, but I can change that. There you go. It should create a link. There you go. So they all should be threading a power link to the high school now. Look at that. These little pizza slices with tiny houses in the middle. Garbage trucks seem to be having a hell of a time. Okay, so how's traffic? The one question I really hope to not have to really deal with a lot. Wow. The cargo station's on fire. That's kind of bad considering a lot of people's supplies just depend on this thing. I mean, look at all the trucks just impatiently waiting. Oh, there's a fire going on. I don't care. I got shit to deliver. Oh, yeah, parking garages. I don't know why I'm not using them more often. Dude, can you get out of the way? There are people that need to make deliveries. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Move. There we go. So offices are actually taking a liking to this area. That's good. It protected all this commercial area from the fires. Or that's commercial. This is a office, isn't it? No, they're commercial. Wow, that traffic. At least traffic's not bad here anymore. I'm giving people a way to cut across, to dart across, so... Look at that. It's stopping, but at least they're not stopping over here. Because that's the one reason why I kind of eliminated that. I could just probably make another road that appears out on this side, just for the residences, you know? I feel like that's the only reason why they're piping through here. Commercial demand is still on the rise. Let's give it to them. I should start replacing some of these. I always consider replacing these with higher density commercial. But I just know how bad the traffic's gonna be, because commercial doesn't only take you know, people that buy stuff. It also has to deal with the cargo, like a massive amount of cargo trucks and shit. So I think I'm gonna save the high density commercial stuff for maybe when I add more. Because look, seriously, this is only 6 out of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 6 out of 25. Like, I have a lot more space I still have left. And in all those spaces, I could probably still do super high density commercial. So we'll have you here. I don't know why that's broken. Probably because I used the overlay tool. Alright, so this folks right here, or these guys right here, I'm going to have to link them. I don't know in what way I'm going to link them, though. So let's demolish one road section. And we can... So we got no pillars mod. Oh, no pillars mod updated. I was partially terrified for a second because I'm like, where's those icons? Where's those icons down here? Oh god, where are they? But that's nice because you can pretty much move them around now. I almost just shat myself because it was just, ugh. No collision. Thank God that was averted. I thought it was going to be like 1,000 times worse than that. And apparently I removed that for some reason. Okay, zoning and collision. How about if I put that like right here? Okay, that's... Can you give me like a decent turn game? Jeez. It's not giving me a good sweeping, momentous, like, calm, nice and calm turn, because that pillar is just going to eat into the floor there. I don't want that. What if I worked backwards? Because that tends to work. For some reason. Okay, so what I can do is place that there. Place that there. Jeez. Jeez, goddamn Louise. Come on. Space already occupied. I thought no collision is... Is no collision, like, turned off every time I do this? I thought everything was vegan kosher, and then now the new menu thing is just being a pain in the ass. Oh, I think it's just the corner I chose. Like, this pillar I chose. To handle this. This is just not right. Give me something to work with, you son of a bitch. There you go. If I made this short enough, I won't have to pillar it up. That is just way too steep of a turn, though. Try this, try that, turn it. No? How about this? There we go. God. That's actually decent looking. It looks nice, calm, and sweeping. It's not just an abrupt turn. There you go. Okay, so this has been kind of sorted out. Wow, look at that demand. I just realized how bad that demand has gotten. Let's throw down. For some reason, power's not connected to this area. Which is fine, because I don't want you guys to stay too long in that shitty-ass park layout. Excuse me, I sneezed. Is this activated? Yep, it's activated. Alright, so I need to start linking this now. I'm gonna start linking this main freeway road thingy-majigger. And, now, my real question is, do I want to expand outward this, you know, this non-cargo freeway section? Is there really cargo trucks here? I just realized there cannot be cargo trucks on here. Okay, utilities I can't argue too much about because I give them such a limited point of entry. I'm just doing spot checks now. I thought I saw some cargo trucks come through there. They're not supposed to be on that deck. They're supposed to be on the lower deck. Okay, so the idea is I'm supposed to link up this one now with this one. So, Trixie Doodle stuff now. We'll get you, and we will bury you. Like so. Actually, that freeway might be a little bit bigger than I wanted. Yeah, since this is potentially going to be the only thing underground here, I should go with a smaller roundabout. It'll be a little tighter. Like that. I don't know why it's having a collision issue. See, my idea is I'll use small ones like this to manage the cargo. And then I'll probably use a bigger ring to handle like upper deck traffic, because lower deck is cargo, upper deck is the residential and stuff like that. Normal commuter traffic. There you go, commuter. So I'm going to leave enough room up here to allow commuter traffic to expand, because I don't know how this is gonna fill out, because right now there's no segregation on this particular road section right here between commuter and logistic. Because between commuter and logistic it's shared, but they get combined in this one. Like I gotta say, I kind of like this interchange I made here. It's pretty cool looking. Despite pillars not making it look pretty, they aren't in a really bad spot in a way that bothers me. Like, they're not in the middle of the fucking street and people are just plowing into it. So what we're going to do is we'll link these up now. We'll do like straight perpendicular sections that just stab right into the roundabout. Then we're going to link these up. Wow, that's actually that's actually closer to that side than I wanted it to be. You know what? I'll probably have to go with a bigger circle, only because I'm only remembering that what will probably be optimal is like what I have with these roundabouts. These roundabout interchanges, the way they're meant to be is to not intersect and intrude on anyone else's travel. So like this one goes in the inside and they do like almost a full circuit before they actually get to leave the circuit. But in this way, instead of showing up here and having to come back out, or sorry, instead of coming in here just to go to that cargo way, they don't cut across each other, if that makes any sense. Because a lot of the clogging occurs when traffic just so happens to cut across each other's path. As seen by down here. Whoops. As seen by down here. Oh wow, I forgot. I have a super underground line here. Oh, that's going to be such a pain in the ass if I want to modify it and to delete it, I have to... Oh god, I don't want to even think about that. So, let's see. This is a very generous circuit, I gotta say. I mean, that is a 3-lane. I could change it to 2. There you go. Change it to 2. Swap you around. I feel like it's kind of awkward, though, the way this just... It's a straight 90-degree turn, so they have to slow down before they actually make that merge. Okay, so people that come in through here, I want them to sweep in to roll out. So, should I give them the inside track? No, I should give them the outside track, yeah. Even though I think at this rate, it's probably just easier for me to do something like that. Just 90 degree it, because there's a lot of dead space here. I could do that. I mean, all things considered, I could just straight shot it. Wow, they do not want to cooperate. Try that. I mean, the only reason why I would do subterranean is just to compensate for, you know, for a lack of space. So I could do something like that. Then that would make the entire roundabout thing on the other side moot. I don't want to do that. There is a reason for the roundabout thing, though, because there may be a time where I'm going to completely just use this upper space for an interchange for the commuter deck, and it would be nice to have that spot saved for it now instead of later. So I want the people leaving the area to use the inside track, and then people entering to use the outside track. Okay, I have the idea. That's not what I want, though. Come on. So we can do something like this, something like that. That is so weird. And even though it's underground and I won't be able to see it, so therefore I shouldn't give too much of a damn about it, I'm going to give a damn about it. Why don't I do something like this? Something like... Oops, something like that. Something like this. Something like that. Dip it under. Slope too steep? What the hell you getting at? You're the one that allowed me to put the damn slope up here. Come on, give me something. There we go. Not pretty, but it will work. Same thing goes for... I could probably do one like that as well on the opposite side. I gave them enough leeway. Like, look at that. Green right there. Oh, that's so narrow. Actually, what is really preventing them from being on the outside track? Like, they're not intersecting as bad, because look at that. This is going fine. Oh, wait, as I say that, they're literally just bypassing the turn to clog each other right there. That is terrible. But nothing else is going bad, so you know what? I like how I'm prone to wasting so much time on something that's meant to be simple. But you know me. Here, I'll just go with the flow. Throw that down. Throw that down. I mean, I guess we could do something like that. I mean, all things considered, they're not going to double back on themselves, you know? Like, they're not going to enter the exit just to get out again. Then again, they might. It is the AI of City Skylines. Okay, so now they can just loop in here. So now they have, like, 2 ways out. This is actually pretty compact. Even though the underground footprint is quite large. Okay, so now they're just hardcore begging for zoning. So I'm going to keep commercial near the freeway entrances, as I said. So how are we going to do this? What the hell? I was like, why are they buried underground? There we go. There we go. No, I guess we could have a system like that. I mean, in hindsight now, this roundabout system seems a little moot. Because I can just have guys come from this... Oh, wait, no, come from 2 directions, yeah. I was like, if they're... I could probably just make direct routings, but I feel like... in doing so, it's just going to cause some problems. The roundabouts are... They are potentially compact. I could also bury this thing. I don't know why I don't bury it. I should bury the logistical roundabouts. Because if I do that, then I don't really have to, you know, see them. It'd be worth a go. Oh, wait. Huh. Who the hell is that? I'm like, I'm going to bury this logistical roundabout. And there's, like, another roundabout under here. I think that this roundabout is the commuter roundabout. Yeah. I do this 1 month at a time, so I'm not going to remember. I think that's a commuter roundabout. Yeah, okay, so if I can upgrade it, it's a commuter roundabout. So, or sorry, not upgrade, downgrade. So, yeah, this is the 3-lane commuter roundabout that I guess was supposed to have life as the roundabout meant to control the traffic here. That's just not a good idea. All right, so now this area will able to start alleviating some of this traffic. Because look at this. Even me dropping down offices is not really doing enough for it. Residential's still going crazy. How are you guys doing? Not enough goods to sell. So cargo isn't reaching you. Is that what I'm getting at? Or is that what you're getting at? We'll just plonk you. Can I use... Yeah, there's a paintbrush tool. What am I doing? I never really liked using the paintbrush tool, because I feel like It was a little sloppy. But now for like this weird shaped shit, I guess it makes complete sense. Para qué? Para qué? Just drop down parks where single slots exist. There you go. So that should appease them for a while. This cargo, though, we're going to go handle this logistical thing now. I like how I had to bury the train even deeper. I should, by default, make train lines as deep as they possibly can go, because I have a suspicious feeling I'm just going to keep running into issues. Okay, so people that are exiting, I'm going to give them the inner loop. And the people that are entering, I'm going to give them the outer loop. So we'll put you, oops, like that. So now the inner loop's gonna have a problem because this goddamn thing is in the way. That is true. I can't really do that here. What if I swapped them? What if I had the inner loop come in and then the outer loop exit? That's all I can really do with this one. Because the I placed this recycling plant completely based on that ring that was sitting up here. Since it's not there anymore, it's completely moot. It is kind of funny to think, though. It's like how affected your road layouts are just merely by the fact of what you had planned for buildings, or your placement for buildings. Okay, so we'll have your guys' point of entry be the inside loop. Then we'll have your exit be the outside loop. Can I do something more calmer than that? I guess these ones kind of look a little shittier because they're not as well contoured. Like this one, they're just like a straight feed line, but this one, they're kind of offset. For what reason? I don't really have a good one. There you go. So that should be fine. Let's clear traffic real quick. Then let's add roads here. Come on. There we go. And then we're going to add the off-ramp here. Then we're going to make sure that the folks that have access to this this new freeway thing aren't the wrong people. Oops. So I only want cargo. I don't know if I'm going to have a center utility road, because that would require me to bury the center road. And I just realized I don't know if I have room for that. I mean, the center road over here is buried, but it's double buried. Like, there's 2 decks below. That is a single deck. Wow. I'm trying to imagine if I was playing this game before it had the tunnels installed or added. There's a lot of dead people here. If the tunnels weren't in, I would have such a harder time. Okay, so there's only one crematorium servicing this entire area. Here, I'll drop all. I could drop one in this weird corner, or how about? I don't know how well it is on, or good it is on the kids' morale to have, you know, a crematorium nearby. But I feel like it's a necessary evil. Lets the kids know what happens when you're not a good contributing citizen. Actually, I don't like that there. I don't like it there because it's not deep enough. Giggity. I want it to not suck up an entire zone, if you catch my drift. Because there was still like a full tile left of space behind it. Like a row of tiles, I mean. See, like there's a corpse in the park. Then again, there's a lot of people hanging out, so it doesn't surprise me at all. There's one for this section. I need one for this section right here. What I could do is I could probably just jam it right here. Look at this road. You definitely would call this a dead end at this point. Terrible puns. So, all right. This should start accepting people now. And, of course, as always, freaking chunks. Chunks of buildings. Parks do make offices happy. Industry isn't really affected by it. We need more incinerators. We need everything. We need all of the things. Let's crank that up to 75. Let's crank that to 85. Incinerator status is as good as I want it. Turn that on. We are sicking a lot of residential, like faster than I thought, so I'm probably not gonna notice. There you go. So that's climbing back up. Probably still probably not a good idea to have all the incinerators centralized in that corner. But what can you do, right? So I mean, we're making some headway. All it is just ironing this out, getting that out. But now we have, I gotta say, I'm learning a bunch of things along the way, because this looks really clean compared to that. Although, there's something oddly, like this actually looks oddly majestic in a way. And then you look underground, then you know it's terrible. Like, you don't need to see the underground portion. It's so smoggy up here. Look at this place. But industry is quickly growing. Like, it is... It's probably going to be the same situation as before, because some of these buildings, or they're not doing it anymore, but some of these buildings were abandoned. I might have to put some crematoriums here. All things considered, because there are, see, there's corpses showing up. Or just one. I guess one shouldn't be really concerning enough to throw down a bunch of crematoriums. God, look at the smoggy air. Either this is China or LA. One or the other.